Hey guys, so today we're going to be continuing with the book management system. And today we're going to be going through like the front end for the first feature. So last time we went through the back end, and today we'll be going through part of the front end, and then there'll be a part 2 for the front end. So here we go. Alright, so today we're basically going to be looking at the front end bit. So last time we looked at the back end, and today we're going to be looking at the front end of basically displaying books and adding book and like add book. So just as a reminder of what this does in this book management system is that we have here we have the book name. So you basically enter like whichever book name. Then you can like submit it and then you can view books. So first I just need to run like the backend bit. So I go to main and then I'm just going to run it. So we've already been through this bit last time, and today we're going to be looking at like the other bit. So you just need to run it once and then over here, come back and then, yeah. So now if I enter the book name and submit, then it's going to say book successfully added and then view books. So then you can see like whichever books. Then we're going to be going through the sort by title and sort by author later, since those bits aren't ready yet. But here today we're going to be going through the submit and view books, and we're basically going to be going through the front end for it, the HTML bit. So here is basically like the main bit. So here we have like, so here I have like basically if it's like a button, then like if you hover over it, then the background will be like light blue, for example. So here if I hover over any buttons, you can see that like the background of the button becomes light blue. Then like the header is book management, so basically like H1, this one. Then over here I have the function display books. So we're going to go through this later. First, I just want to go through like all of the visible stuff over here, like the buttons and stuff. So over here here we have like basically the script. So like the body, so the background color is lavender. So you can see like the background over here is lavender. And I can like change it to like whatever I want. So if I wanted like blue, then I can change it to blue. And here you can see it turned into a very shocking shade of blue. But I'm going to stick with lavender. Then here we have book name. So this one basically, this bit, where you enter like the book name. After that there's like a label. And so this is like, this book name is basically like the label. Then there's an input which has like a type text, and the ID of this input is book name. So basically it's like this box which is a type text, and the ID of this is going to be book name. Then another label which is author, and then here we have the same thing, input and then type is text, and then the ID is author, basically like author of the book. Then after that I'm just adding like a space. So this basically adds like a space over here, so you can see like the space between like all the buttons and the labels and the input boxes. So that's basically what I'm doing here. After that I have here I'm like saying like ID is equal to status of the book, so like if it was like a success, if adding the book was a success or not. And then I have 4 buttons. So these two, they're not done yet, so we're gonna basically ignore this bit right now. So here we basically have the first button. So that's type submit, and then on click it's add books. So basically it's like add books. So here, this one, the submit button, is basically like, because I'm basically submitting the book. So whenever I enter a book and its author, then I'm basically submitting. So then on click it goes to the function add book, which is over here, this one, which we'll be going through in a minute. And then here we have the function, so here we have on click display books, which is another function right over here. Over here. So then we're going to be going through these, and this is a type button because, right, basically I'm not submitting anything. I'm just like trying to view the books. And then this is basically like submit and view books. So basically like the text for the button.